Kim Seon-Ho acting as Duke and Shin acting as Yoon Hye-jin. Now I've got very close already. So, hometown cha-cha-cha. It's a comfortable feel. It's what are we used to in K-drama romance? A variety. Can I say it's being authentic? I love the fact that it takes us to a small town. With this drama, we are looking into South Korea itself. It's the dramas and everything should reflect the society they're in. This is what we love. I mean, the sense of community. Coziness. Please subscribe. All generations are represented here. All children, the one who has a pet porcupine. Is it a porcupine? Looks like a little porcupine to me, that prickly little hedgehog, is it? They get to know each other. You're thinking
여자들하고 친구 선생이 내복만 입고 뛰어다닌다고.
레깅스거든?
they're going to fall in love, they're going to marry, they're going to grow old together, have children, grandchildren. That's the feel you get. And this is reassuring because everything in the world feels so rushed. Sometimes this rough and everything, falling in love man is being all macho. And here you just get natural progression. Two people liking each other. With good reason. They're not animals, so they're not just going to rush. I'm talking about what people are now into K-dramas. The storytelling is wholesome, the plotting is wholesome, the casting is proper, budget is still taking into account location and giving us a real look into the human condition.
잘 들어. 나 무슨 일을 하든 최저임금으로 계산해.
Almost like theatrical Shakespearean, real authentic, proper storytelling with all the elements, with the Joseph Campbell hero's call, answering the hero's call, the journey and all that.
딱 김연아 같지?
Where we have transformation, we have character arcs, not just too much extreme of passion and two people are next you know they're having sex and all, and then you call that romance. No. I mean, I'm sure both of them are warm-blooded creatures here we have. They're humans. They must feel emotions, but this is exactly why I like these Korean dramas. Give us a reason. Do not, I mean, sometimes you feel Hollywood has gone to the extreme. And, nurture. This is what we want. We want nurture. So I love the wholesomeness of the seaside town. I love it. Remember, it's brought out this thing here. Anyway, you had ladies together. You see, Kim Seon-Ho is
잘 들어. 나 무슨 일을 하든 최저임금으로 계산해. 8,720원.
야매지.
뭐야? This dentist. I mean, to me, I feel, there's a lot to come.
나의 의술을 양심과 품위를 유지하면서 베풀겠다. 오늘은 손님이 좀 와야 될 텐데.
What can I say? What should I say? I'm loving it. I'm enjoying it. The dentist, sometimes you think even the center of attention is not necessarily on our main characters, but that's because though the story is being told with them, around them, for them, and about them, still you have those glimpses of the lady of the cafe, the one who, the seaside food, the market people, the people who have that wholesale shop, and then there is the husband of our chief, the senior chief, because it seems like there's so many grades of chief here. But what interests me is this, every woman, a man is supposed to be a handyman, is supposed to be a jack of all trades. How else would you protect? How else would you nurture? But surprise, surprise, people will come and turn up the city
혹시
as she's
차 있어요?
buying all these clothes. But with Gongjin, that's the city, isn't it? That's a little town. And she...
차.
아니, 그 차 말고. 차차차.
do assumptions. I never assume because he looked to me always to be eloquent, to be well presented, to be well mannered. If somebody conducts himself. So to me, this guy is not simple. I could say he's probably the creme de la creme of society, even in the small city town where he is. I'm suspecting he must have wealth. I won't be surprised if he has land and titles to some of those houses. And yeah, we've learned something. Seon-Ho himself says, do not judge a book by its cover. There's a lot of surprises coming up here. He's natural setting and natural kind of thing. Society is not just two people kissing and sweating because of physical sexual love, as sometimes our films are given. It covers everything. It covers the life of everything. The people working in government, hence the chief. The people go to school. There's dentists there. So there is medical side. There is the fishing side, which is part of the economy. There is, of course, the tourist side. That's the cafe. So it's all very wholesome. I love it. And here are two young people. Well, nowadays, we can't, all this 20s myth is going. You're being told people will be living to 1,000 or whatever. But I'm loving the wholesomeness. And yes, I did say it didn't open up with a bang and fireworks and people pushing themselves against those to get that grab, that kiss. No, I like this wholesomeness. The customary, you must carry somebody your back has come, but this is with a twist. This is why I like this. It's also very comic. So in episode 3, we've seen how patience is tested, and you have to test patience if you're not going to be at each other's throats when you eventually form a couple. He really does impose on her, but then she owes him a lot of dates. So when she wants to go to Seoul, we know she's going for a wedding. But you see that he says, I'm going there too. I still don't know where he went. I think the place anyway, I'm not so sure. But regardless, why was he in Seoul? And then look how he dressed, There's more here than meets the eye. I hear about property in Korea, young people struggling with a 60% capital deposit, as in cash before loans. Korea being the fourth, I've digressed here, isn't it? Your fourth richest nation, at least GDP with Japan, isn't it? China, India being the other large economies. And Korea is the fourth in the region, and then it has entered the top 10 in the world. It's really a very affluent country. It's a shame, but let's forget that. Anyway, so what do we know in episode 3 and 4, apart from the progression of them riding and then coming back in the car from Seoul? Remember, imposed on her by asking her to take the old ladies. This is why this review is for. It's not a spoiler alert. Go ahead and watch. You know that the people in this drama are Kim, Seon-Ho, and
하나
Shin.
있다. 공진은 왜 왔어? 뭐 시골에 집값 차려서 돈 벌 생각이다 그런 거 말고 그런 거였으면은 꼭 공진이 아니어도 됐잖아.
나 얼굴 빨개졌지? 갑자기 덥다. 술 취했나?
대답하기 싫으면 안 해도 돼.
Mina is acting as a Hye-jin here, our dentist, who was so much fitted into because she seems to be an independent lady. So she obviously quit. And then, of course, if she even had a change of mind, when she was drunk, she posted something online on the forum for dentists about her fellow dentists, senior dentists, saying she was a scam, which we all agree, because you don't get to drill an old woman's tooth and try to put 5 implants unnecessarily. It's all with discretion and need, but the other dentists and things, said the other was a scam, so of course they fired, and that's why she's now at the seaside. The Quirky side, she's happy out on the seaside. To recap, it too, she had not known the microphone was on while everybody was dancing away there. She said all kind of things about the coffee shop owner. In any case, it's all forgiven. Again,
그날 공진의 덜컥 왔던 날 우리 엄마 생일이었어.
it's a twist, not the death, but the mother's birthday. But she has passed on, now we know. So that again gives some more emotional capital. Feelings are being generated. This being protective is now called upon to nurture, to sort of hug her. Anyway, like I said, this is a very, very comfortable, very nourishing drama to watch. I could even know
진짜 미쳤나 봐.
because it sort of allows you.
나 취했나 봐. 얼굴 너무 뜨거운 것 같아. 열이 좀 나는 것 같기도 하고.
This is a kind of comfort zone, beautifully told, nice
얼굴
to the
빨개?
eyes, to the soul drama.
뜨겁다 너무.
Did you see that they're falling in love? You know that cliffhanger in episode 2 where she falls into his arms and they stare like laser beams into each other's eyes? That is now followed by her, reclining the seat on the journey back from Seoul in episode 3. Those are your clues for love here. These two now, in episode 4, she sees the picture. She shows us no hint. Remember I'd mentioned that it looks like they know each other. Because of the photos that were shown, we are definite he's the one who was making those goofy signs and ears to make us smile.
나 취했나 봐. 얼굴 너무 뜨거운 것 같아. 열이 좀 나는 것 같기도 하고. 나 얼굴 빨개?
뜨겁다 너무.
It for yourself. And anyway, well, now they're drinking wine, and that saying she's hot, and he's putting his hands against her cheeks like that. Oh my God! I mean, it's now proximity. Never mind falling into his hands. Now it's direct human touch onto the cheeks. So I don't know. Maybe it's going to be followed by a kiss. What's going to happen for this night? Yeah, I behave like an oracle here. I'm beginning to think this night will not end in other way except not that they may get extra physical, but it looks like they might actually end up drinking. If they drink that whiskey, I don't know what happened. So we need a little bit of tension. Then we need them tested to the extreme, see whether they will stand a rift or people coming in between them or a rift. I guess that surely script writers know what they're doing. Months have passed. Remember, he's brought out his suffering here. Body is fit, we have to admit. I don't care what you have to say. Already we can see our body is fit. Virginia is falling in love and see that she's attracted. She's missing him already, beginning to look around if he doesn't come. Her business is also on a little bit of farmer footing.
오늘은 손님이 좀 와야 될 텐데.
I mean, customers are coming. That's why she's happier over the service provided a little bit cheaper than, of course, in the cities. So I don't know whether she might be forced back in the city. This is major thing. Please subscribe.